I know a lot of people tend to ask questions about how do things return back to normal, and when I say things, you can only imagine some of the things that I'm talking about. But for me, given that I had a C-section, I can totally evade this question. And hi guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my 2-month postpartum update. Technically it should have been 6 weeks, but I'm a little behind it. So I'm just going to touch base, and I've basically kind of took a little note for myself because I am still suffering from mommy brain, and probably right now it's just like brain fog from being tired, but I've tried to organize myself so you guys can enjoy this video to its fullest. So I'm going to just begin. So the first thing that I'm going to tackle is feelings. How have I been feeling? Overall, I've been feeling fantastic. You guys know I'm in total awe. I'm still just trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm a mom all over again, but I'm so blessed and so thankful and so happy. On the other side of that, with that comes like tiredness because you're taking care of a newborn, and I shouldn't even lie because overall the baby is so good. She doesn't really wake up at night. She wakes up to feed, and I can just kind of roll over and nurse and that and whatnot, and that's the stage that we're at. So she's not really taking up much of my time in that regard at night where I could be getting sleep. I've been going to bed late, and that's a problem. So that's something I need to fix because I'm making myself tired. It's not even so much her, it's myself. And then it doesn't help given that I do wake up to change her diaper once a night. So yeah, I need to kind of prioritize myself and go to bed on time and not stay up late trying to hang with the gang. You know, they don't have to wake up on a schedule that I do. I guess I'm just going to jump right into it and talk about weight gain. The next thing is weight gain, and I've mentioned this on my family channel. If you guys haven't seen it, my family vlog channel, the Zebra Tribe. If you haven't gone over there, definitely check it out. But I've mentioned it on there that I've already lost 37 pounds of my pregnancy weight. I lost 32 in the first week, and I lost the remaining 5 somewhere along the lines before the 4-week mark. But now I still have the 5 pounds just sitting there. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do know what's going on. I'm not eating the best, and I'm not as active as I should be. I feel like the weight will go off gradually because there are other, given that I have to watch sodium, that's already putting me on a diet that I didn't ask for. And then I have I'm kind of watching dairy because the baby is reacting poorly to dairy. So I feel like those things will help me. At the same time, I have to start helping myself. Overall, I'm very happy with my weight loss. I am very shocked that I've lost that much pregnancy weight within the first month or the first week. So I'm really happy. Mind you, I had some weight that I had to lose after, and it's not just for aesthetic purposes. Really, it's more for my health because I don't want to have to deal with diabetes or high blood pressure, when those things for me I feel like are inevitable because they do run in my family history. So I got to get on that. But overall, I'm pretty happy and content with where I'm at the current moment. In conjunction to that, being able to fit back in clothing is pretty cool. I'm not walking around in maternity clothes like I've had to in my past pregnancies or pre-pregnancy body. At like the 2-month mark, I still had to really walk around wearing some maternity clothes because I felt like I couldn't fit in a lot of my clothes. I know a lot of people tend to ask questions about how do things return back to normal, and when I say things, you can only imagine some of the things that I'm talking about. But for me, given that I had a C-section, I can totally evade this question and I didn't, push out my baby. I actually had surgery, so it, things were always normal, I guess. For me, I don't have to answer that question per se. In terms of my stomach going back to normal, I could answer that. It's still soft, it's going back, and I can feel, I can feel my body changing more and more every day. So I'm thankful. I know it's a gradual process. I don't expect things to happen overnight. I'm also not one of those people who tend to just watch everyone else and be like, oh my gosh, I want to be just like that. I'm very content with being me, and although I have aspirations to want to improve, whether it's my body or improve whatever it is that I do, I work on myself, and I try to do it at a gradual pace. I don't expect it to all happen at the snap of a finger. Like I said, my stomach is going back to normal. I still have my linea nigra that's still there. It's fading. And I'm just gonna I guess slide right into the next thing that kind of, well, since I'm already talking about the linea nigra, which is the line that goes down your belly. I got darker when I was pregnant, and you can still see the after effects. One of the areas that got really dark was my neck, and it just gives you can see it just kind of looks like you've got like a ring around your neck. My neck actually got really dark, and so did my stomach. I had like a dark area. You don't even see it so much when you're pregnant. It's just there, and it's not until your stomach starts to shrink even more after having the baby you realize, oh my gosh, it was really dark. And so it's starting to fade. It's going away, and it's doing it gradually because it's 2 months. And I know for some people, they're like, why is this thing still here? But guys, remember, it did take 9 months for this, for us to grow this baby and for our bodies to go through all these hormonal changes. It's going to take a little time for it to resume back to normal. So I'm not in a big rush for that. That's not an issue for me. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. And my focus right now is really on baby. Yes, there's some aspects of that I have to do to change, to think about myself too, because I don't want to let myself go or leave myself behind. But I just have to be rational or think rationally about, certain things. With that said, I guess I'm just going to talk about time. Time, obviously since having a baby, my time has been kind of out of whack. Now I have like a little tiny human to take care of in the midst of all the other things that I was trying to do before. And I'm not complaining. I'm very, very happy to be doing that. But it's still like a thing that it's going to be a constant thing that I have to work on just to make sure I'm putting time in the right areas, because like I said, I don't want to leave me behind. And since coming home, that's been one of the biggest struggles, finding the time to do the things that I need to do. Like today, the kids are off at a birthday party. Ideally, it would be cool. I envision myself out strolling, shopping, or, to look for the things that I want now that I have the chance to on my own, or running and doing that return that I wanted to do, or just things of that kind. But I mean, I am busy. I am proactive because I'm actually filming. This is a part of what I wanted to do, and so that's great. But, just things like that. One of the biggest things for me that I've been wanting to do is my hair, and I actually want to do it in single braids. That's something I usually do myself solely. I'm the only one that does my own hair, so that does my hair. I used to single braids my hair, and it would take about 8 to 10 hours because I did it small, and I did it often over 2 days. I would start it in the afternoon of one day, and it would go over, and then I'd try to have a full day the next. I'd have all the time to get my hair done on my own. But now it's like a struggle trying to do that. I'm trying to think, when is it going to get done? And I'm like a little scared because I'm thinking, it used to take 2 days before. Now it's probably going to take twice, if not 3 times that time, because I'm going to have to pause for the cause when baby wakes up, and there's no going around that. So that's that kind of stuff. Also, my brows. I finally got my brows done last week. That was like 7 weeks after having baby. And I still try to shape them up, and they still look decent. But mind you, if you're a woman who likes to take care of yourself, when you do your brows, you just feel good. And so I'm so glad that I finally got to do that. And now it's just a matter of let's upkeep that and use my, I've got to book my time and make sure I do it around things and get it done. Because it's good and healthy to take care of yourself so you feel good about yourself. Those are some of the things that can cause a woman to feel depressed or feel just kind of, they don't feel attractive or feel good about themselves because they don't have even a moment to take care of themselves. So don't let yourself go, and don't leave yourself behind if you are a mom. Definitely try to find time to prioritize yourself and get, things that you like done, because it's healthy and it's important. Last but not least is an issue that I've been suffering from, and I kind of been suffering from it since I was pregnant. So if you've been watching any of my videos where I was doing my weekly pregnancy update, or bi-weekly I should say, you would have seen that I mentioned in some of them that I was suffering from plantar fasciitis. Well, the problem progressed a little bit, especially since I've had the baby. My feet, I don't know if it was just walking around with like just really poor house slippers, but it just kicked in. It was just aching so bad. And if you know anything about the fascia, I guess all the muscles are connected throughout your body. The fascia holds the muscles together. I believe that's how it's pronounced. But when you're dealing with plantar fasciitis, you're more prone to injuring other areas because the fascia muscle that's supposed to be holding things together, when it has a tear or if it's injured, it causes the other muscles around to kind of loosen up or become all wonky. And so with that said, it traveled kind of to my knee, and my knees were feeling uncomfortable. And so I discovered that I needed to wear shoes, and so I've been wearing running shoes in my house, and that's very different for me because I don't live in America. I know they do that stuff over there because I've seen it on TV, but it's so foreign to me to be wearing my running shoes inside the house, but it's what I have to do for at the current moment because it's helping my feet, and when I'm, you know, keeping my feet stable as my legs heal. So yeah, that's the one thing that I've been dealing with for the most part. I'm at the 8-week mark. I went for my postpartum checkup at 4 weeks, and the doctor gave me the okay. He gave me the okay to do a lot of things, really. He said like I could resume back to normal, and he also, I guess, you know, they also discuss contraception. They typically do, and yeah, they typically do. And so with that said, he's like, oh, it all depends on, you know, it all depends on you and when you would like to have your next child. So he basically gave me the okay to have another baby. And he actually did, and I did ask, like, given that I've had a C-section, is there a waiting game? Do I have to wait? And he's like, no, because I'm healed. And I'm just thinking, wow, that's kind of crazy. I guess I always thought there was a waiting time, but there isn't. So yeah. And that's another thing. Like I went there to talk about contraception. I went there to talk about different things, but that's a thing that he brought up. And it's kind of funny because it never really crossed my mind because my tubes have been tied for so long that it just didn't occur to me that, oh my gosh, I should check this one out because that's something that one should, you know? So yeah. Now it's just that thought, like we say we want to have another one, and it's like, when would you have another baby? When should you? I don't know. So you're pregnant for 9 months, and if you want to have them close together, you have to think about that and do the math for that. So it'll be interesting. I feel like I just finished being pregnant, so I don't anticipate being pregnant tomorrow. Right, yeah. But yeah, it's just something to think about depending on how close we want to have them. So that's my update, guys. That's pretty much it. There's not anything else I think I have to share. I need to get my butt on getting a Fitbit so I can start counting my steps. Ding! Anywho, that's what I bought. I gave you guys a quick glimpse because I'm actually going to do an unboxing maybe of this. And I'm going to post it on my family vlog channel. But I bought it to assist me in going down to the basement to work out because I want to always have to put the baby in her car seat, and I want to put her in something else so she can be comfortable down there while I start working out on my treadmill. So I'm excited about that, and yeah, that's where I'm at. So you guys comment down below and let me know whenever you wanted to lose weight, whether it's now or before. What is your motivator? What have you done to motivate yourself to get yourself moving or get yourself active in the way that you want to? Comment down below and share that with me because I currently need a little bit more motivation, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Hopefully y'all can motivate me. So definitely don't hesitate to share with me. What do you use? Do you use Pinterest? Do you use Instagram? Do you look at your ideal body type? Do you, I don't know, write down a journal? Do you use food journal? I don't know. Share with me and let me know which one worked for you because maybe I should try something new. I've used MyFitnessPal and that's what I've been using, but I'm not consistent. And I've also done the food journal, but I've not been consistent. So maybe it's something, maybe I need to do something new, or maybe I just need to stick to what I need to stick to and, you know, work that thing out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Don't forget to give this video 2 thumbs up. Okay, maybe just 1 because that's all they allow you to give. And subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching and much love. Bye guys.